Suspects in that alleged plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer may have also had their sights on the governor of Virginia.
An FBI agent working the case says the men, some with ties to a militia group, also discussed kidnapping Governor Ralph Northam because of his coronavirus lockdown orders.
Authorities have arrested 13 people in the months-long investigation. 5 of them face federal kidnapping charges. News Nation reporter Felicia Bolton joins us live now in the newsroom with the latest on this case. Felicia.
Well, cameras and recordings were not allowed inside the courtroom today. FBI agent Richard Trask's testimony is giving us some insight into the suspect's alleged plans. He says agents were able to infiltrate the group, which is how they were able to gather secret audio and video recordings. During a court hearing in Michigan, FBI agent Richard Trask says members of anti-government militia groups met in Dublin, Ohio back in June. And he says that's where they talked about kidnapping Governor Gretchen Whitmer and leaving her in a boat alone in the middle of Lake Michigan. Trask says the plans crossed state lines as they discussed, quote, taking out Virginia Governor Ralph Northam as well.
How you all doing?
At a media briefing Tuesday, Democratic Governor Northam says he will not live in fear.
I will not work under a cloud of intimidation. That's not who I am. I was elected to serve the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that's what I plan to do. And, you know, there have been threats. I know you all are well aware of some of them that happened back in January.
Northam says he believes rhetoric from the White House has inspired extremist groups to plot illegal action.
And this rhetoric is not coming from another country. It's coming from Washington. And that I regret. And it needs to stop. When language is used such as to liberate Virginia, people, they find meaning in those words, and thus these things happen, and that's regrettable.
The tweet he's referring to came from President Donald Trump's personal account in April, reading, "Liberate Virginia and save your great Second Amendment. It's under siege." White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany released a statement reading, "President Trump has continually condemned white supremacists and all forms of hate. Governor Whitmer and now Governor Northam are sowing division by making these outlandish allegations." An attorney for Ty Garbin, one of the accused suspects, spoke outside the courthouse defending him.
Well, he's not guilty. That's his position, and that's consistent with his constitutional rights, where he's presumed not guilty until or unless it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt in court that he is.
During the hearing, defense attorneys kept pressing the agent about whether the informants encouraged the men to continue on with plans, which included some of the men scoping out the governor's vacation home. Garbin's attorney is asking people to not rush to judgment. And hearings will continue on Friday in Grand Rapids. So far, no charges have been brought concerning Virginia's governor, and we do not know if that plot ever went beyond the initial planning phase. Joe?
Thanks, Felicia.